Hi there, this is Dr. Anna Dolopo. I am the clinic director and the owner here at Elements in Harmony Acupuncture and Chinese Herbs. I've been in practice since 1999 and I have a wonderful group of practitioners here who are all so happy to heal you. And also, I am one of the co-founders of Natural Pregnancy and Fertility Specialists. What I really want to discuss today is a topic called momentum. I've done the accountability video 5 times as well as an expectations video. And the reason why I'm doing this video is to make it even more concise of how this works. This may seem repetitive to the other videos, but it is now the end of 2024, so it's probably good to just get a recap, a refresh on exactly what you should be doing in case you really, really want to heal from whatever ailment you have. And so when I say 80 to 99% improvement, I define that as a significant improvement. So let's say you do a bunch of treatments and 3 months, 6 months, a year later, you are still between 80 to 99%. You never graduated from your health issues. You actually got to significant improvement. That is a definition I have established in my own practice for years now, for the last 25 years, so I can determine, did I actually help this person heal, or is this a situation where someone actually graduated? So when a person graduates, when you're at 100% for 2 weeks, don't just stop. Go another 2 weeks at once a week. So that means you're improved for 4 weeks, 100%. You have no knee issue, you have no diarrhea, you don't have any anxiety, whatever that issue is. You don't have low back pain, you don't have sciatic pain, you don't have pins and needles, you don't have the sharp shooting pain or achiness or whatever it is that you're suffering from, whatever that significant or whatever that symptom is, you don't have it. Now, after you do 4 weeks at 100%, you go once a month for 5 to 9 months. And if you check out a lot of our testimonials at elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, that is my third website, you'll see that I share in the videos, like let's say sciatica or knee pain or whatever a person's health issue is, whether it's emotional or physical, thyroid issue, hormone issue. I like to define exactly where the results are in improvements and how many treatments it took to get there. Okay, so you'll see those testimonials are really written, especially the good ones, the longer ones, usually came when they were months out. I don't have this anymore. That is far more impressive to me than getting a couple of treatments and I'm 80% better now. That's great and that's awesome. But I'm talking about long term, that person doesn't have any more health, that specific health issue. Make sense? So if you go under once a week, don't expect anything. If your periods are erratic, if you don't have a strong libido, if you are suffering from depression, anxiety, whatever the, bipolar 1, all those, Western medical definitions, whatever you're feeling physically, emotionally, if you have neck pain, if you have migraines, if you're going under once a week, don't expect anything from acupuncture. If you go once a week, I expect 30 to 70% improvement in 2 to 4 months. So you have to be very, very patient. Okay, when you're at once a week, you're basically, in what would be the term? Maintenance mode. So when you typically see a physical therapist, a chiropractor, or you're getting any physiotherapy from anyone, there's a reason why they have you come 2 to 5 times a week. When a person is taking a blood pressure medication or a thyroid medication, you're not taking it whenever you want to. You're taking it every day. And ideally, you take it for about 3 months and then you measure how things are. So if you're taking blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication, when do they tell you to stop? They don't tell you to stop. When I'm prescribing acupuncture or herbs, there's a specific way to the acupuncture. There's a specific way to do the herbs. The only difference between the herbs and your pharmaceutical drugs, typically, except for when it's antibiotics or something for an acute condition, once you're on blood pressure medication, you're pretty much on it for the rest of your life. Whereas here, if you're going to be taking herbs to help you with getting your blood pressure perfect, 120/80 or something that would really satisfy your doctor, your Western medical doctor, you're going to be on those herbs for at least 3 months. And, we'll titrate, we'll get you off the herb slowly to see if your body now is able to maintain perfect blood pressure. But you need to take the herbs. I'm making an analogy, the comparison between Western medicine, drugs, and Eastern medicine. This is natural medicine. You cannot, if you're suffering from a severe issue, Bell's palsy, some kind of facial paralysis because you had gamma knife and you know that it was caused by that, brain hemorrhage, leaky gut, SIBO, whatever the issues are, you cannot expect to do a few treatments and now you're all healed up. There is a method. I describe that in the accountability videos. I describe that in length in the expectations videos. I'm just recapping here. Under once a week, don't expect anything. Once a week, 30 to 70% improvement in 2 to 4 weeks, and 2 to 4 months. And if you're going 2 or more times a week, I want to see 30, 50, 80+% improvement within 2 to 6 weeks. Once you hit 30% improvement, you're like, okay, I'm starting to see improvement. But when you're at 50, 80+% within those first 2 to 6 weeks, now you're starting to create momentum. Now you're starting to see the, confidence and confidence. Results build confidence. And when you see, oh, wow, I'm really feeling amazing. My periods are better. My blood pressure is better. My mood is better. I'm sleeping better. Guess what? Now you're starting to see what acupuncture can really do. If you can come 3 or more times a week, not just twice, but 3 or more times a week in those first 2 to 6 weeks, that's even more ideal because you get to really see the results. I injured my knee a few weeks ago doing something that doing jiu-jitsu. I haven't hurt myself since 2013. So once in 11 years is not that bad. I'm treating myself because I could 2 to 3 times a day. Sometimes it's just once a day. If you saw me running around, you wouldn't even know because I'm, out and about. I'm wearing heels. I mean, it's a pretty bad MCL issue, but I'm trying to not wear heels, but sometimes I gotta go out and it doesn't look cute in loafers. So if I'm going to, keep doing certain things, I have to treat myself aggressively. Does that make sense? Other people would already be considering, ooh, I gotta get this x-rayed or MRI'd or, go see what's going on. But instead, I'm doing acupuncture and herbs, but because I know this is natural medicine, I have to be frequent, I have to be aggressive in how I treat myself. Otherwise, I'm doing some, PT that I'm seeing on YouTube. I haven't felt the need yet to go actually see a physical therapist, only because like right now it's feeling 90, 95, 98% improved. But that's with a lot of acupuncture. And I know how severe I hurt it. So if you have a significant issue, and this is not, you have to be honest with yourself. If this is something where you don't care, it's not an issue, you just want to come in for acupuncture and get the nice spa treatments and get some needles and zen out, that's totally fine. But if the desire is you want to heal something, I'm really feeling anxious, I'm having heart palpitations, I'm, having loose stool, I'm suffering, this is preventing me from sleeping well, this is preventing me from, eating, this is, like if you have indigestion, this is preventing me from having great bowel movements, then really consider 3 or more times a week, just temporarily, 2 to 6 weeks, at minimum twice a week. If you're going once a week, you have to be patient because the peak of the treatment is within 1 to 4 days. So if you get better, I'm happy. In those first 5 to 10 treatments, if you get worse, I'm happy because then I know how to adjust the treatment. Within 5 to 15 treatments, if I don't see a bare minimum of 30 to 50% improvement, then I'm going to prescribe herbs. I personally don't just prescribe herbs with acupuncture immediately. The other doctors here may, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just not the method that I do. So I hope this really helps you understand the importance of momentum when it comes to acupuncture. I don't care if it's Dr. Tan's balance method. I don't care if it's TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, which I did 1999 to 2006, which my actual degree is in when I earned my master's in 1998. When I was studying for my doctorate, that was for something else that had a lot to do with other things, but not too much changed. in how I practiced between 98 and 2022 when I earned my doctorate. There wasn't much that changed in how I was prescribing acupuncture. So it's not like I went for my doctorate and then I changed my methodology. It was more research based, but nothing really ever changed. Things have become more since 1999. When I met Dr. Tan in 2006, I became more precise and I became more articulate with how I want my patients to receive acupuncture to achieve the results they want. I think what happens a lot is people go to elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com and they see these results and they decide to do acupuncture their way. I hear this, well, I'm going to go intuitively. I'm going to do acupuncture intuitively. I'm going to see how I feel. And that's great. My pet peeve is to hear someone say, I did acupuncture, but it didn't work, whether it was with another acupuncturist or with me. You need to know how it works. No one here is being, I've had to explain this several times today. And when you got your email from us at Elements in Harmony, you got the accountability video. When you got a text message from us, you got the accountability video. So the information's there. I have it's all over my website. Just go to the elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com/expectations. There's also the accountability page, which is linked there. And if you are one of our natural pregnancy and fertility specialist clients, I specialize in the most challenging natural fertility cases and high-risk pregnancies. You are under my care, and I'm advising you how to do things, especially if you signed on to natural pregnancy and fertility specialists. Please follow that protocol. This is especially for non-fertility, but if you have hormone issues or, I want to say that I'm 50, and I think it's very important for people to understand that when my menses stopped, I have had zero. I don't have any hot flashes. I have no night sweats. I have no, whatever it is that women need to take estrogen or, I went to a reunion recently, to a few reunions, and the other women are like, oh God, don't you hate it when you're tired or you have this or you have that? I don't have any of those perimenopause, menopause issues, knock on wood. But I've been receiving acupuncture and Chinese herbs since 1994. So you're looking at someone who's been receiving acupuncture and Chinese herbs for 30 years. Perfect hormones do come at a cost. And the cost is self-care, the lifestyle, the way you eat, the way you think, the way you receive therapy, So I hope this helps you understand that momentum is everything. Momentum is everything. Those first 2 to 6 weeks, don't let up. Get very aggressive. And then do what you got to do to get to 100%. When you get to 100%, then we'll take the next logical step. All right? elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. If you want to text us, it's our work text number 619-341-4341. Our office landline is 949-305-1703. If you mean business for your health and you really want some symptoms relieved, this is the video that you really need to analyze. And go on my website, go on elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, and you'll see a lot of videos where we really explained the number of treatments that people received to get the results that they wanted. The brain hemorrhage case, the stage 4 kidney disease, the platelets, the sciatic, the hip pain, digestive issues. There are a lot of different cases. This is our 3rd website, and I have done my best to explain how many treatments. If you want to know exactly how acupuncture works, go to acupuncture.com. But if you want to know how I get results here, that's what my videos are about. All right? Okay, take care. Thank you.